The ride began way back in 2004 as a small charity bike ride so a handful of super fit, big-hearted bikers could raise money for refugees. But a funny thing happened. People didn't want to just cheer from the sidelines, they wanted to ride too. Those passionate people hijacked that tiny event and, joining with the spandex crew, raised $25,000. Wow, we were pumped. We threw open the doors and refugee-loving riders came flooding in. The little ride grew, and we started to notice things, like that people wanted to ride together. So we made it easy to join teams, and co-workers, small groups, best friends, and neighbors got together and raised funds under some pretty funky team names. We felt sorry for the crazy people driving for hours to be there on ride day, and added new locations in Hamilton, and Moosomin, and, well, a few more since then. In 2007, we realized that many of the same people riding for us were doing amazing work with refugees, especially churches. The light clicked on. We got a share. That's how the RPG Ride Partner Grant was born, allowing teams to split their totals with churches and charities already making a difference in their community. That changed everything. The ride grew like magic triple viral pumpkin balloon dinosaur hotcakes in a wildfire, supernova, 200 riders, 500 riders, 1,600 riders, 3,600 riders. It was wild. We just tried to keep up. We didn't have a genius master plan or a big budget for TV ads, but under the radar, people everywhere pitched in and made it happen. From training wheels to spandex, from fit to flabby, they grunted and sweated through sun and snow and wind and hail. Why? Because they cared deeply about people everyone else had forgotten about. This year, we're widening the highway so riders can help even more churches and charities fund their important work with the displaced and now the vulnerable and exploited. This is serious. People are hurting. Many of them are just kids. There are 100 million orphaned or abandoned children worldwide. Of the nearly 4 million homeless people in Canada and the US, 1/3 of them are children. That's 1 million homeless kids right here. 25,000 children are sold as slaves into gruesome futures you can't even talk about in polite conversation every week. Last year, in Canada alone, 100,000 women and families fled from abusive spouses to shelters, seeking what? Safety, protection, refuge. And the world is broken. War and AIDS have wiped out a generation of fathers, leaving 100 million mothers and grandmothers behind to support their families under constant threat of rape and abuse. Around the globe, we count refugees not in thousands or millions, but tens of millions, seas of faces that ebb and flow with every flood, famine, earthquake, outbreak, recession, coup, and war. The numbers are brutal, but look behind the stats. They're couples, families, kids, people just like you and I. They need us. The Ride for Refuge delivers money directly to the churches and charities who are already on the ground working to change those numbers face to face. Organizations like International Justice Mission, World Relief, the Canadian Red Cross, 100 Huntley Street, International Teams, READ, and Orphan Resources International. And this year, the Ride for Refuge is exploding. 7,000 people are going to ride a distance that would circle the globe 7 times. The goal, raised $1.5 million to help a ton of people. And if we've learned anything, it's that you're just getting started. We believe that change isn't something you keep in your back pocket. We believe that nothing is more ridiculous than doing nothing. We believe that riding your bike can change the world. So let's do this. Join a ride near you. Lead a team, help volunteer, give generously, or grow tentacles and do it all at once. Visit www.rideforrefuge.org. This year, more than ever, every mile matters.
Oh yeah!